Welcome, Pisces, to High Priestess Influence and to your general weekly tarot reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for January 20th through the 26th. Of course, dates are approximate and flexible. You may find resonance with this message whenever you view it, or you may find none at all since it's general. So just take anything that resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. And remember, never trust anyone else's judgment or opinion above your own. Don't put anyone else's words first. You know your situation better, Pisces. You know what's best for you. But sometimes it's really nice to have the guidance of the cards, right? Sometimes we're reminded of something we forgot, or something gets clarified for us, or it's something we didn't think of. And that's basically how I view my readings. I don't view them as predictions of what will happen. It's really about guidance for anyone who's interested, and for anyone whom it might help. And wow, the cards are really not jumping out. Interesting here, Pisces. Oh, I spoke too soon. Okay. And, let me explain what we're doing here for anyone who hasn't been with me before. From the minor arcana, we want cards for the physical, mental, and spiritual realms. And then from the major arcana, one to represent the overall energy. And so far we have one card there for the physical realm. We have, I think it's two here, yep, for the mental realm. And now we want the spiritual realm. So in the physical realm, it's kind of like what's going on in your physical world. The mental realm is what's on your mind, what you're focused on. And then the message from the spiritual realm is like, it's often advice and guidance. Of course, they're all here for guidance. And, there's definitely like overlap here with the categories in a sense, it's really just all part of the big message. And sometimes it is a big message, and sometimes it's not. It is a weekly reading, so it could be related to just one thing going on in your week, or one day, or it could be about an overall situation for the week, or approximately a week. It could be shorter or longer. So now we want the overall energy from the major arcana. Okay, and two cards jumped out. And even though I normally only want one card, when it takes a while like that, I feel like it's meant to be. It's for a reason. So you have the Lovers and the Magician reversed here, Pisces. Okay, my spicy Pisces, let's get started here. I think I'm going to start with what's on your mind, your mental realm here. Because you have two cards and you only have one card in each of the other categories. So we have the Four of Swords and the Seven of Wands reversed. So you really want rest. You desire rest. I'm feeling as though, Pisces, that, for example, like I just got the feeling like I just can't wait to get home from work and put my feet up. I really just can't wait for the weekend so I can rest. I really just want to get to bed, like things like that. Not like complete and utter exhaustion, just like I just need to slow down. I just need to rest. And for some of you, even, you might be looking for even more stability than that, like meditation. Some of you may even be thinking about getting started with meditation, or getting back to meditation, or how you need to meditate more regularly, because you're just not feeling it, right? With the Seven of Wands reversed there, I'm feeling like you're just like, I don't want to deal with this, whatever it is. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like doing this. It's kind of just like, it feels like just an off energy. And I don't feel like it's extreme. Put it this way. If it were extreme, that Four of Swords would be reversed, because that would be like depletion, complete exhaustion. This is more like, I don't feel like dealing with it, right? Like maybe it's something at work, or if you have children, maybe it's like, just dealing with everything, tending to all their different, activities and needs, like getting their homework done and making lunches and anything like that. I just feel like you just don't feel like dealing with it this week, and you really kind of just wait. I feel like you can't wait for the week to be over and to just get some rest, and to kind of like put down the wands and rest. Okay, so now in your physical realm, you have the Ace of Swords reversed here. So like, why the Ace of Swords? So I'm feeling as though there's some new oh God, what's the word I'm looking for? Some new idea or potential, like what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry, Pisces. Maybe it's because it jumped out alone and there's nothing adding any specificity to it, but it's almost like there's just this like new opportunity that, and I feel like opportunity is not the right word. You have access to something, to starting something new, and it's kind of like you're feeling, I feel like you think you're not ready for it, or you're not up to it, which also, makes sense here when you're feeling you're tired and you don't feel like dealing with anything. Yeah, you know what? I think there's something new in your experience and you don't want to deal with it yet. It doesn't mean that you never will or whatever. I feel like there's something new in your experience and you don't want to deal with it. Like, for example, maybe at your job, for example, there's some new procedures that have been put in place, or there's a new client, or some new computer system, and it's something I feel like that you're probably going to have to accept or have to deal with, or even may want to. I mean, I feel like it's a good opportunity to maybe learn something new, but you're not feeling it right now. You're not feeling it this week. And remember though, these cards are here as a guide. So if this is resonating with you at all, I mean, you can actually use the cards as a guide and change that energy, right? Do something about it, change it around. Even just sometimes the awareness of it can change the energy, and then, of course, the outcome. But I'm feeling definitely like there's something new in your experience and you are just not feeling it this week. But I do feel like it's good. I feel like it could be something new that you might have to learn, but that it could serve you well in the future. So like, just let me give you an example. If it were something new at work that you needed to learn, or that you're being forced to learn, or even just having the opportunity to learn, but you don't feel like doing it, I feel as though it could be good in the future. Like if it's a new computer system, now you learn something new, well, you might be able to get even a better job or a promotion or something by learning this. And it might not be right away, it might be down the road, but I feel as though it could be something good for you. Okay, and in your spiritual realm here, you have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. So you know how I'm saying that something could be good for your future? I feel like the universe is saying, okay, spicy Pisces, you're not looking at the big picture. You're not looking at the potential. You're not looking at the potential for growth, for your growth, by rejecting this new learning opportunity. I think it's a learning opportunity. Okay, sometimes, Pisces, you got to bear with me because I gain more clarity as I talk it out, and you can probably tell in my voice when I'm like, oh yeah, so just bear with my ramblings. But what I'm feeling here is that the universe is saying, Pisces, it has the potential for growth for your future, but you're not looking at it that way. It's kind of like you want to turn this around and see what you could develop or how you can develop by learning whatever this is, by taking advantage of this, but you're not looking at your future. You're not looking at your future when you reject the opportunity to learn something new. Interesting. Very interesting, Spices. So if you find that yourself in a situation where you have an opportunity to learn something new, but you don't feel like it, you really might want to reconsider this. Actually, yes, I feel like this, I want to say reconsider. Reconsider for the benefit of your future. And it may even be your financial future. We do have pentacles here, but it could even just be your personal growth. So I do feel reconsider if you have the opportunity to learn something new coming up soon or even currently. Okay, don't let being tired and desiring a break to get in the way. And don't let any, I also feel, don't let any naysayers or anyone who is against it get in the way. Because some people might be against it. You know how that group mentality, that mob mentality? So all of a sudden something's going to change at work. And, a few people don't want to change. They just want to stick with the same old, same old. They don't want progress. And then they kind of like get everyone else on board with them, right? You don't want to learn anything new. Oh, that's going to be a pain. That's going to be annoying. That's going to, and it's so easy to be like, yeah, you know what? You're right. So I feel like you want to consider how this progress might help you personally for your future, Pisces. Interesting and kind of specific. So yeah, if this doesn't resonate with you at all, Pisces, although we still haven't gotten to these messages, and sometimes these messages just are for everyone. But you also might want to check out your moon and rising sign messages if this is too specific for you. Now, having said that though, the lovers, this energy can apply to everyone in all places. I mean, really, this is just about bringing love to everything that you do. Love, acceptance, finding, what has value for you, what resonates with you, what makes you feel good, what makes you feel love, right? And I recently won, and I don't think it was any mistake, a reading that took me a little bit into the Akashic records. And one of the things that I was told is that I came here to function as a high priestess, which I did in one other incarnation. And basically my message was really supposed to be all about love and approaching things with love and clarity and understanding the universal energies and how law of attraction works. And I mean, it just, when I heard that, it occurred to me that, yeah, everyone, including me, especially me, but including me, we should be approaching everything with love in our hearts, with the best of intentions in our hearts. And in this situation, if we're talking specifically about this opportunity to learn something new, you want to approach it with an open-heartedness and with understanding and recognizing the value in it. So now, you also have the Magician reversed here as the overall energy, as part of the overall energy. And I think this is the acknowledgement of the universe that you don't think that you're up to it. I think, okay, yeah, okay. You don't think you're smart enough or savvy enough or patient enough, whatever enough it is, you don't think you're enough to learn it. Like, you might have the feeling you can't teach an old dog new tricks. You might feel, even if you're not old in age, you might feel like an old dog, like you can't learn this new thing. Oh, wow, Spices, that explains it. That brings more clarity to this Seven of Wands reversed. Feeling like you're not up to it, like you don't want to deal with it because you don't think you're up to the challenge of it. And this is just in your mind. This is your mental realm. But your overall energy here is one of not feeling up to it. That's why you got 2 cards, because the universe is kind of smacking you in the face with this and smacking me in the face, so that I also brought out more meaning to this Seven of Wands reverse, that you think you're not up to it. That's why you want to break from all of this, because you think you're not up to the challenge of learning something new. You think you don't have what it takes. You don't think you have like the tools in your chest, so to speak. But you do. And the universe needed me to point this out, that this is the energy you're bringing to it. And when you believe you can't do something, well, then of course you can't. You know, it's an energetic universe. If you have the energy of I can't, then you're going to attract that same energy back into your experience. But you got the Lovers to come out here because the universe wants you to recognize the value in not only the learning of something new and the beauty in the learning of something new, I feel, but also the value in you, to value yourself, the value that you bring to the table and the value that you bring to everything. So wow, Pisces, this did turn out to be a more intense message than I expected it to, which is why I hope people who maybe didn't resonate with this part stuck it out to the end, because I do feel like the universe is letting you know that when you think you can't do something, this energy does not serve you. Because if you believe you can't do it, then you will find it very difficult to do. The energy of the Magician is here for you, but you are resisting it, right? The energy is here. Just like the energy of the Ace, the learning something new, is here for you. You can turn this Ace upright and you can grab this wand and you can cut through all of your misconceptions about yourself and your abilities to learn it and your desire to learn it and the value in it. But right now, it's focused in the can't do category. But you want to take the energy of the Magician that's present and turn it into the can do. direction. You want to turn the magician upright because you can do it. You can do anything you want to do. It's totally up to you, my spicy Pisces. But if you can believe it, you can do it. If you know you are capable of it, if you can believe in yourself, you can do it. And you should turn this magician energy upright. You should turn the Ace of Swords upright. You should turn the Seven of Pentacles upright and its partner here, the Seven of Wands. You should turn this upright so that you can believe that you can accomplish this and it will be good for your future. You can tap into this new knowledge. You're up to the challenge and it will be good for your future. You've got the tools. Just bring your self-worth and your love to everything that you do, and everything will always work out for you. That's all you need, is belief in yourself and love. And if it helps, do some meditation. Make it a point to meditate every morning to raise your vibration and get you off to a good start to the day. Okay, my spicy Pisces, if this still doesn't resonate with you at all, if there's no message for you, check out your moon and rising sign messages. Either way, I do want to thank you so very much for being with me. If you feel inclined to do so, all you have to do to support this channel is to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already, click the bell to be notified. Either way, though, my spicy Pisces, I do want to thank you for being with me. I hope you have a beautiful week ahead, and I hope you join me again next week, my spicy Pisces.